오징어 게임 때문에.
오징어 게임 때문에 좀 팔려요.
네?
많이 팔려요.
And the taste is not very nice.
Your face says everything.
I started watching Squid Game last night and I watched 6 episodes. It's really good. If you haven't seen it already, don't worry, I'm not going to give away any spoilers. We're going to go on a trip around Seoul, eating food the characters eat in different episodes. We're going to be eating things like ramen, kerang, oksusu, and dalgona. Let's go. We're going to go any second. The first thing we're gonna eat is some ramen from the Pyeongjong, the Yukgaechang ramen. In episode 2, they eat this ramen, Yukgaechang. There is another one very similar. This one is kimchi flavor, Yukgaechang flavor. When you open it up, inside there's a little pack of powder. You gotta shake it. Throw it in. And in all the convenience stores there's a hot water dispenser. And inside there's a line, you fill the hot water up to this line. In episode 2 you can see the characters eating this, and it makes sense because this is the cheapest ramen you can buy in a convenience store. They have shelves full of them and they go up in price from 4,000 won down to this, which is only 900 won. That's less than $1. So it makes sense that in their show they've got no money. They come to the Pyeongjong and eat the Yukgaechang. Yukgaechang is one of my favourite Korean dishes. It's a beef stew with vegetables inside, and it's normally served with sticky rice and something else, another side dish. It really depends on where you eat that dish. So they've taken that popular dish and turned it into a ramen flavour. And for 900 won, it's pretty filling. That was pretty filling, but I think if I ate an egg, a kerang, that would be perfect. And that's what they eat in episode 4. But we need to go to a very special place to get that.
This is not how you put a helmet. Oh my god, is it stuck to your head? What's happening?
안녕하세요. To get a kerang, we need to go to a jjimjilbang. That's a Korean sauna. The word bang in Korean means room, so they have things like noraebang, a karaoke room, or a DVD bang, where you can go and watch DVDs and bang. And we're gonna go now to the jjimjilbang, the sauna room. Normally the jjimjilbang is on the 4th floor, so in Korea you can see they really utilize the buildings. The bottom floor will be a restaurant, the 2nd floor will be like a PC room or a cafe, and the top floor will be where the jjimjilbang is. We've just been driving around an area called Sinchon and we're trying to find the jjimjilbang. We're gonna go to a local one to get this kerang. And then later in the video, we're gonna drive somewhere else in Seoul to try find some oksusu, the corn. And we're also gonna try and find the dalgona, the nice sugary round thing. So we're gonna save the best till last. Is it closed?
사우나
네. 여기 근처에 있어요?
네, 저 신설동이라고 해서
지도로 봐주세요.
네. 오케이. 릴렉스 베네치아. 여기도 있고 베네치아. 네, 베네치아.
감사합니다.
1, 2.
네.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
We came to this jjimjilbang because we found it on a map and it's humongous. but as you can see, it's closed down because of Corona. And I think this is maybe the 4th or 5th that we've come to try and find a Kerang, but they've all closed down. Like, it's just completely derelict. They're just trying to get rid of everything. What we're about to do is completely set up. You'll see why. 안녕하세요. 계란 있어요?
네, 있습니다.
얼마예요?
2개 1,000원입니다.
오케이.
있습니다.
감사합니다. We finally found a jjimjilbang that's open. We asked if they had eggs and they said no. So we went to the Pyeongchang, bought them there, and she kindly play rolled with us and pretended that we bought them from there. So we got 2 for 1,001. And on Squid Game, this is how he cracked the egg open, and it's how the Koreans do it. And this is a popular snack. Whenever you go to jjimjilbang, you will always get an egg. This one is a boiled egg. Sometimes they're roasted, so the outer part is brown. In episode 5, the characters can be seen eating oksusu, which is corn on the cob. Now, the corn on the cob in Korea tastes a little bit different to the one in England, as I'll explain later. But first, we need to find it. We're either going to find it from a nodjomsang, which is a street stall, or somebody that's selling it out the back of a van. We found the sweet corn here on one of the street stalls. This is called a nodjomsang. Now we just have to find the old lady that sells it. 여기요. 이모, 안녕하세요. 옥수수 2개 얼마예요? 2,000원. 2,000원? 이거 주세요. 감사합니다. We're going up to this rooftop to eat our 옥수수.
안녕하세요.
So we just bought the 옥수수 from the lady down here. We're going to sit on this rooftop and I'll tell you about the sweet corn. We've got our 옥수수. You can see the colour of it already. It's not as yellow as corn on the cob that you get in the Western world. And when you bite into it, it's extremely chewy. There's not really any crunch to it.
So sweet corn in Korea is unfortunately not 10 out of 10.
No.
It's still sweet corn. It's not bad, but it's just not great.
Yeah, because we're used to having like a nice thick corn on the cob. You bite into it, it's crunchy. You can add some butter and some salt to it.
And it has a deeper yellow color. What I wonder is the vegetable naturally like this in Korea, or is it that they pick them earlier? Because Koreans prefer a chewier taste to their sweet corn.
Or maybe when they boil it in, instead of water, they boil it in some different liquid. I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's chewy and not quite as juicy.
Yeah, there's less juice in it.
Ah,
There's less juice and more chewiness.
yes.
In Squid Game, they do this. They break it off and give one to their other friend. And personally, I never eat this because I don't really like the texture of it, and the taste is not very nice.
Your face says everything.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's really chewy.
But if you're in a life or death situation, you would definitely eat it, right?
Probably not. We've had the ramen, we've had the egg, and now we've had the 옥수수, the corn on the cob. Now we have to go around Seoul and try find some dalgona. That's the thing that they were making the shapes out of: the star, the triangle, the umbrella, and the circle. We're now in the center of Seoul. There's a Hyunggi-mun gate over there, next to Dongdaemun, and we're on the hunt for some dalgona, the sugar candy. There's loads of nodjomsangs around here. Unfortunately, down there where we just drove, we couldn't find any. So we're gonna head up here. So instead of driving across the road illegally, you push your bike and then jump back on. Let's go. Dalgona, here we come, baby. We're gonna keep driving around until we find this dalgona, but you can see here how busy it is in the center of Seoul. And if you're wondering why everybody's just walking in the road, it's because there's not many sidewalks in Korea, especially in the back streets. only on very main roads you'll find pedestrian sidewalks. We finally found the dalgona. We've had to come all the way to Myeongdong. 안녕하세요.
두 개 얼마예요?
두 개?
네.
4,000원.
네.
So here we have the shapes. We've got umbrellas, stars, and hearts.
감사합니다.
저는
어떤 거?
우산 주세요.
아, 네.
오빠는?
아, 네. 아, 잠깐만요.
한 개. 하트
네, 하트 하나 주세요. 아, 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 어떻게 만들었어요?
설탕.
설탕만?
예.
이모, 매일 얼마나 팔아요?
하루에 20만 원이요.
20만? 오징어 게임 때문에.
오징어 게임 때문에 좀 팔려요.
네?
많이 팔려요.
우리는 오징어 게임에서
응.
달거나 왔어요.
네.
하나에 얼마예요?
2,000원이에요.
2,000원이요?
네.
To say it's very quiet in the street, she's getting a lot of business.
Look, I wasn't even trying to break it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And it already broke, and I've just been lightly holding it in my hand. Oh, I'm
Ooh,
good, I'm
okay,
good.
you're good. Hold
That's
it
a
up.
perfect slice.
Hold it up.
만 원어치 달라고?
There you go, you're good.
I'm still alive.
이모 감사합니다. 주말 잘 보냈어요. Bye bye. I've lived in Korea for 2 years and this is my first time ever trying this. Now, I'm not going to do what they do in the show because I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. So what I'm going to do is just bite into it.
맛있다.
Well, even though it's made of only sugar, it's not too sweet. Do you know what it tastes like? If you've ever had a crunchy bar, the yellow part in the middle tastes exactly like that. It's really good. That's that. We've enjoyed today some yukgaechang ramen, some kerang that we didn't get from a jjimjilbang. We also had some oksusu, which was extremely chewy and I didn't really like it. And then to end the day, we've had some dalgona, and this has been really good. Do you like it, Tom?
Pretty good.
It's really good, isn't
But
it?
you wouldn't want to eat more than one.
No,
I think it's very sweet. I mean, you are literally eating like dried sugar. But it's pretty good.
In the comment section, let me know which food from this video you would like to try the most and your opinion of Squid Game. And can someone please explain to me the last episode? I'm so confused. Is anyone else confused? I want to thank you for watching. I've got loads more videos coming up, so subscribe to the channel for those. And if you've enjoyed this, click the like button. See you in the next video. Yosh!
조심해 난 해적다 나는 굳이 like 북한산 나와 머리 없어 빛나리 우는 쌍둥이 얘는 조든이지
김치 감자탕에서 eat that